Welcome back after the break, guys. So, as promised, we're going to chat to Jacques and to Amber to learn how they fund their full time travel. Now, Jacques, I'm seeing that you're wearing a t shirt that says Got Bitcoin. Would you like to tell us how you guys fund your lifestyle and how others can fund a lifestyle such as yours, which is fabulous, by the way.
Yeah.
We love it.
Awesome. So currently, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin is one of the main things that is funding our life at the moment.
Fantastic.
So cryptocurrencies, like this whole scary thing, very lot of misconception out there.
Yes.
When in actual fact, it is just like when you look back at paper money, that or from gold, which went to paper money, which went to credit cards. Cryptocurrencies is just the next step in the evolution. So the next thing is going to be Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So from our side, we are creating income for ourselves by trading Bitcoin, and we get that from Python signals, which we'll probably talk a bit later about.
Yes.
And based on the whole cryptocurrencies that's happening, we're currently at such a big wealth shift that's happening. So for the next 2 years, we are going to have some massive gains. And
Fantastic.
there's a very good foresight for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in the future.
Brilliant. But now, as a complete layman, I'm curious to know what exactly, and I'm sure people out there want to know the same thing, what exactly is cryptocurrency? What exactly is Bitcoin?
So, in its most simplest form, cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin is internet money. Nothing more, nothing less. Cryptocurrencies was created not necessarily to replace, sounds a bit doomsday prepperish, replace the current financial system. It's merely an alternative to the financial system. And it's got a lot of perks when it comes to digital currencies. Meaning, if you look at Bitcoin specifically, it's got the component where it can't be in inflation. Inflation can't get hold of Bitcoin, for instance.
It's inflation
proof. It's inflation proof, I say. Only 21 million of Bitcoin will ever be produced, never more. And then it's a peer-to-peer network, meaning if I would like to pay you for something, I'll pay you directly. I don't have to pay the bank where I pay fees and then the fees to your account. So it takes all of that out. It's a much cheaper way of transacting. And it's also almost instantaneously, where transfers normally, especially if you go cross borders, can take 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
Where it's anything from 2 minutes to 30 minutes and the transaction is done.
Wow, that's quite amazing. And Amber, I'm curious, can any person, even if you know nothing about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, can any person get involved?
Sharon, let me put it to you like this. Can anyone do internet banking?
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what it is with cryptocurrency. It's simple. If you can do online banking, you can definitely get involved with crypto. And I just think that people overcomplicate things always. So don't overthink it. Just get involved and do it. We've actually just brought out a course now that we're going to be launching actually 1st of October. We call it the If Granny Can Crypto 101.
Fantastic. Love it.
That will be available from the 1st of October, and we've decided to make it as really affordable as possible because we're dealing with South Africans and we know what the current market situations are like. So $1,500 to know exactly what you're doing with cryptocurrencies.
Fantastic.
And without getting all too super technical. I mean, it's like your cell phone. You might know how to make a call or send an SMS, but you don't necessarily know how cell phone works and operates tower. It's exactly the same with cryptocurrencies.
Yes, and I think also in terms of cryptocurrencies, specifically for us in South Africa, it's still a big thing.
Yeah.
Because we don't know it, we don't understand it. So what would your advice be if somebody wants to get involved?
Yeah.
To just make the decision and jump?
It's very simple. Like Amber said earlier, if you can do internet transfer, you can absolutely get involved with cryptocurrencies. It's just about education. If you just need to know that you will always be in control with your funds. You need to know that you'll have your own passwords. Only you're the only person who can access your accounts.
Yes.
So it's just to take that little bit of fear away where people think cryptocurrencies is dangerous or you can lose your funds or someone can scam you or so. Yes, there's a lot of scams out there.
Yes.
That's why you need to get involved with the right projects or the right people to help you and always to protect your funds.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that if Granny can do it, then anybody can. Is there a story behind this course?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it was a little over a year and a half ago, and we were actually having dinner at our grandparents' house, and my grandmother was absolutely distraught, and she was crying, and you know, it's a story that can hit home for most South Africans.
Yes.
The scary realization where she's young, she's fit, she's healthy, and she's only got so much money to carry her through. So she needed to find an alternative way to make that money work for her.
Yes.
So we decided we're going to help her, we're going to get her involved in cryptocurrencies, and she knew absolutely nothing. But so this course actually came about where I said to her, you need to know what's going on with your money. Crypto takes the power from the banks and the institutions and puts it in your hands.
And I love that.
And you need to know what's going on with your funds. So I'm going to do a course, and if you can get through it, I'm quite confident that anyone else can. So that's where If Granny Can course came about.
Fantastic. And I'm curious, is Granny making money?
Granny's making a decent amount of money. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I think you've hit the nail on the head when it comes to dealing specifically with something like cryptocurrency, where we are worried that we don't understand it and that we're going to lose our money.
Sure.
But I'm curious to know, in terms of, you guys have both mentioned that with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, you are in control of your money. Now that is something that really appeals to me,
Yeah.
because I mean, we know how much the banks charge us to transact. So how are the banks actually removed out of this whole transaction?
Okay, so the banks are there when you've got your South African bank account.
Mhm.
There's a certain exchange in South Africa that you go through.
Okay.
Currently we use 2 exchanges, either Luno or Altcoin Trader. Once your money is in there, it's once again, it's your own profile you open, nobody else has got access to it, and you transfer your funds in there.
Okay.
Then from there you will convert it to Bitcoin, and you will take it to an outside exchange where you will be doing your trading and accumulate your Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah. So very simple. Once again, EFT money into your exchange, open your own exchange account, and happy days.
So yeah, you can literally do
Fantastic.
it from anywhere in the world, so long as you've got internet.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, you mentioned that you don't need a bank, but you still will obviously need a bank account to
Correct.
put money into Bitcoin
Or cash.
or cash.
In
okay.
fact, actually, Altcoin Trader lets you pay with Zapper.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay.
there's lots of different ways of getting funds into your crypto accounts.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But the main idea is for crypto to go normal through your bank account,
Okay.
and it's the safest way in any case.
Oh, right. Okay. Fantastic. Now, guys, we're going to quickly swing to a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to learn about this platform called Python Signals. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.